Everyone's favorite Congresswoman, Jasmine Crockett, has made quite the statement Monday night at a human rights campaign dinner. I want to stress, at a human rights campaign dinner, Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett decided that it would be a good idea to mock Texas Governor Gregg Abbott's use of a wheelchair by calling him Governor Hot Wheels. Watch.
Because we in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. Yes.
Guys, this is, yes, it is an act because there are videos of her like speaking normally, not adding in Ebonics and speaking ghetto and talking like a hood rat. We have video of her just being completely normal, acting like she is a well-educated woman, a lawyer, right? Someone who cares about the presentation that she delivers. Not so long ago, she was just talking normally like this.
Absolutely. First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need.
So we know that it is an act. So you're right. It is an act. And it's so rich coming from the left you're not allowed to joke about anything. Comedy is dead. You can't make fun of anyone for their disability, for their race, for their, you can't lean into stereotypes because that's mean. And then you have Jasmine Crockett, who is in a position that used to be prestigious. It's not anymore. It used to be prestigious. I mean, you really had some self-respect when you were a congressperson not that long ago. And now you have Jasmine Crockett. And this isn't even, is this the most offensive thing that she said? I don't know, because there have been many times during hearings in Congress at the Capitol where she has just belittled the position that she holds. And it's so embarrassing. I have secondhand embarrassment watching that. Oh God, we from these hot ass streets. We had Governor Hot Wheels. Really? That's how little you think of your constituents? And by the way, if they vote her back in, I guess that's who they are too. I guess that's how they choose to be represented, which says a lot more about them than it does about her, I guess.
Well, this is part of the problem that we have with so many cameras everywhere. In one way, it's a good thing because they get exposed for the morons and mean-spirited people that they are, right? That's a good thing. But the bad thing is it becomes performance art, right? And we saw this with Hillary Clinton, remember? She was like, I'm going to take my hot sauce. Yeah. And so there's a tendency to want to just keep pushing whatever extreme narrative you can do that's going to get you on the news. And it's the same thing with social media. It's the same thing with Instagram and just everything. Like, so for example, if you look at what I used to do for a living, or I do sometimes, is acting. Mm-hmm. Is that what you would look at is you want a really great story and you want to go and you want to act in that say it's a movie, you want to do the best job you can. Well, they just kept pushing the narratives because it was very lazy, right? Because it started with nudity, right? We're going to put sex and nudity in it and the sex, nudity, or violence, extreme, because then you can get the clicks, right? Because you can put it up on Instagram or on X and people go, oh, I'm going to look at that. And that's what these people are doing, right? They're going for the more extreme clicks because that's what they need to do to elevate themselves. They're not looking at the position. Like you said, you're looking like it's an honor to serve the country.
Right.
But it's not not to her, because she's not, if that was...
She's not there to serve the country.
She's not there to serve the country.
Herself.
She's there to serve herself. And
Yeah.
she's not even being reflective of the people that she represents.
that remains to be seen, I guess, because when she first ran for Congress, she sounded and acted and portrayed herself as the second clip that I just played. So I guess we'll see if her district is fine with her behaving in this manner. I personally would be very embarrassed. And by the way, Jason, I want to get your thoughts. Let me just read you her non-apology. Okay. She claims, I wasn't thinking about the governor's condition. I was thinking about the planes, trains, and automobiles he used to transfer migrants into communities led by black mayors, deliberately stoking tension and fear among the most vulnerable. Literally, the next line I said was that he was a hot ass mess, referencing his terrible policies. At no point did I mention or allude to his condition. Right. It's just that like Governor Hot Wheels is a thing that his enemies constantly call him because he's in a freaking wheelchair. That's not even believable. Like, just own it at this point. You said it. Just own it.
Yeah, by all means own it and continue to put people up like this.
Please.
What sucks about people like her is that the people that suffer the most are the ones directly in her district. This is damaging for them, which is a bad thing. But the good thing is it's damaging for the Democrat Party in totality as a whole. Who is even thinking about AOC and the squad anymore? Like hardly ever. I mean, I like seeing pictures of like.
Oh,
AOC,
here we go. Here we go.
Alex Stein is
Guys.
thinking about AOC a lot. I can tell you that.
But
So was Jason.
But yeah, but no one's even really thinking about their policies anymore, except for the people that every single county in the United States that radically went more red. That's what this is doing to the Democrat Party. People are running from them. This is not that year when squad members and massive progressives gained in the polls. It's just not. Mm-hmm. This is a new America. Mm-hmm. So if they want to do that, if they want to prop people up like her, fine.
Please.
Do it.
Please.
Because that type of inauthentic political personalities is over.
Yeah.
We saw that. You see that with Kamala Harris.
Yep.
She's a complete and total fraud, and the entire country knew it.
Right.
So you're not doing anything, but what sucks is, where's she at? Austin? Is that where she's at, or Houston?
No, it's the Dallas area.
It's a Dallas
Yeah.
area?
Yes, it's here.
Okay, so people here in my own home city are going to suffer for it, which sucks.
I know.
And you know what? Part of the thing is with this is if you are looking at the way that she is behaving now, if she would have done that 6 months ago, she would not have admitted, she wouldn't have come out with an apology. That's how far the country has changed.
Yeah.
It was already on its way, right? We could feel it, but something happened with that election that people were like, I'm done with this. To your point, I'm done. And she's felt it because they still think they're in that world. They're not in that world anymore. And as you said, the more that they come out and say things like this, the more that they're going to have to backtrack, which illustrates that they're frauds anyway. I mean, that was the most ridiculous. How is that even an apology? Like, where
I know.
She says he. She doesn't say his policies.
Right. And and of course she didn't like allude to any. I mean, I won't even give it like oxygen because it's like, you would have alluded to like Governor Hot Wheels sending all of those, like you wouldn't just call him that and keep going. So it's very obvious. But, I don't know. I kind of waffle on whether or not I think that she is intelligent because you see people like her and Kamala Harris and Fani Willis all allegedly lawyers. And I'm like, are we just like passing law degrees out like candy? Because you would think that you'd have to be a little bit smarter in order to get to that point. But here we are. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.